Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in the Ninja Nation, where we talk about all things ninja all the time. And yes, it is another day in paradise, if we choose to see it that way. I encourage you to keep up the morning routine. It's very powerful. So now let's talk about your next affirmation. We are about 70 days from your installation, and you might be ready for the next idea. There is no harm in continuing the financial affirmation that you wrote in the installation, but let's examine what you might do next. As we recall, affirmations are first a remodeling tool. We're remodeling our current programming. We love the real estate analogy because it seems fitting. The two keys to understanding why affirmations work are to remember that your non-conscious believes what it is told repeatedly, over and over. That's why we want to be very careful about our self-talk. Just be keenly aware that anything you say about yourself repeatedly is being taken completely seriously by your non-conscious. Remember, your non-conscious can't take a joke. It doesn't get irony. Which really leads me to part two. Your non-conscious cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is a lie or what is vividly imagined. This is the key to why we essentially do have to lie to our non-conscious when we write an affirmation. First person, present tense, as if it had already happened. This is the second part of understanding why this really works. So, where to look for your next affirmation? The best place to go looking for a new affirmation is as follows. You know how sometimes you might be sitting with a friend having coffee or a cocktail, and then somewhere in the conversation, either you or your friend casually says, "You know what my problem is?" Whatever follows that lead in is the right place to look for your next affirmation. Let me give you an example. You might say something like, "My problem is that I am so disorganized and I can never figure out what to do next." It might almost be a passing comment, but that is where the gold is. Now let's take that sentence that you just said, and here's how to write that in the form of an affirmation. I, Peter Parneg, accept that I am organized, focused, and clear on my next steps. As you can see, we just took the problem and told your non-conscious to believe a completely different story. A great affirmation should feel almost difficult to write because it is completely contrary to what your current programming is. Remember, we said, does not fit program. This was a super quick look at a really important topic. If you want more information, download the document below and it'll expand on what I've just shared with you. As always, yours on the Ninja Path. Have a fantastic week and we'll see you next Monday.